is Tarik Talk. Your host, Tarik Mendes, takes you on a journey with guests from all around the world. Broadcasting around the world. Around the world. This is Tarik Talk.
All right, guys. Today I'm here with Anika with Oh Baby at booth 109. How are you today?
I'm great. I'm so happy.
Thank you so much for being on the podcast. I love the grills, by the way. That's such a cool detail. Would you mind telling us a little bit about your work and your booth here?
Yeah, sure. So I'm the designer behind Oh Baby by Anika. That's me. Basically, what I do is every garment I design starts off with a painting. So nice. Every seasonal collection has basically the painting collection, right? So you'll see it come in through prints and colorways, and my jackets are one of my special linings you can see here. So trench coats are one of my favorite things to design. So you'll see that a lot on the page. So yeah, that's what I do.
And can you tell us a little bit about your creative process? Like, how do ideas come to you?
So I normally start off my ideas with a concept, like what am I trying to bring across to people, and then I go on to what is the subject. So like, for example, lately I've been doing photographs that have been my basis for the collection. Nice. So you'll see photos of Bushwick, which is where my studio is in Brooklyn. Nice. Also photos of New York City, and then I print those out and I paint on them depending on the concept. So yeah, a lot of layers.
And you have so much work here. How do you keep track of your ideas? Do you like write them down, have like the notes on the iPhone, like a sketchbook? How does that work for you?
I do spreadsheets, actually. I love spreadsheets, especially when I do clothing. I have to keep everything super organized because I have samples coming in. So spreadsheets are the best.
That's so dope.
And I do a lot of Adobe Illustrator, obviously, with the tech packs of designing clothing and things. So that also keeps me organized, too.
That's dope.
Yeah.
And, like, what's your studio ritual like? When you first come in, do you get to work right away? Do you have a coffee, meditate, get the vibes, and then get to work? How does that work for you? Yeah,
normally I try to get in as early as I can, unless I've stayed up all night. So that depends. But normally I start off with a coffee. I blast music. I have hula hoops in the studio. I have my roller skates in the studio. Nice. So it depends on the day, but I normally like to start it off creatively, not writing the emails. You know what I'm saying?
Very
so maybe
smart,
just a little creative energy going and good music.
Oh, I love that. You have such a good vibe.
Thanks.
And do you have any dream projects that you want to do in the future, where there's big life-size sculptures or collabs or anything like that?
You know, I honestly, I just want to continue to scale my business. Right now I'm on such a incline, and I'm so excited to continue sharing this. So basically I just want to focus on making the best product that I can, and I know that whatever's meant to be will be, and collaborations, of course, with larger brands. I think my biggest goal is getting into a couple large stores across the United States and hopefully internationally. I won't limit that to a specific company or person. But basically just continued on to living off my designs and art and growing the brand and bringing it to more people. That's what I want.
And then do you have any advice for young art? Because a lot of listeners always ask me, can you ask your guests what's an advice for a young artist that wants to try but they're scared or they don't know how to start? What would you tell them? My advice would be figure out where this feeling is coming from. Is it a genuine feeling? What avenue do you want to go into? Do you want to go into painting, clothing? Do you want to try it all? And then my kind of deciding factor to I had to make money, right? Yeah. So I dropped out of college and I had to make money. So I found a sales channel, and that happened to be a street market. And that literally changed my life because it was in front of so many people, which I recommend. Going to your local markets. Every city has a market. Go bring your art, bring your clothes, bring your whatever, photographs. Bring them there in front of people, get their feedback, sell it, get it out there in the world, and it starts to go like momentum, a tumbleweed. So I would just say get it in front of as many people as you can. That's dope. And going back to your art, I see you seem to use a lot of mediums. I'm guessing spray paint, acrylic. Can you describe a little bit about the materials you use? Yeah,
each piece changes up, and obviously I love clothes so much that I have a lot of fabric samples. So
basically I'll use like some patches, which is a signature of Ooh Baby. Spray paint, you're totally right. Graffiti markers. I just started with oil, so I have an oil painting over there, which is awesome.
Oh, cool.
This one's got like a leather belt in it. So I really like using textiles because it ties in the clothing so well.
That's so on brand. That's so genius. Well,
thank
you so much for being on the podcast. Can you just plug in your Instagram one more time?
Yeah, my Instagram is Ooh Baby by Anika. OOHBABYBYANIKA. Ooh Baby by Anika.
Thank you so much, guys. Check her work. It's so dope. She's at booth 109. And thank you again. It was a pleasure meeting you.
Thank you for listening to Tarik Talk. Follow Tarik Talk on all social media channels and check out the video interviews online.